Well, there's the Monster Blitz coming to you on live from theater mode, and this, my friends, is a gameplay like none other. Actually, I'm not actually aware of that yet. This is being live commed. Random, we get the Nashville Predators. Let's be the Bruins, just cause I'm a tryhard at this. I'm not actually sure if you actually like this game, cause all I saw was Adam's comment and Craig's. That's what she said, and yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm going to take it as I go. Hold on, please. I'm just gonna make this less horrible. These gameplays I can get like anytime, cause all these are just like reactions from me, and you guys know I'm a spaz, and I just like to freak out. Oh, sit down. Today this is my Saturday commentary. Get to the whole, kid. Sit down. So I'm going to not focus on being a beast. I'm just gonna focus on my commentary. Okay, I can leave you. And yesterday, was pretty life-changing. Yesterday, my grandfather wanted to go to this home improvement store with me, but like it's in my hometown, so he doesn't like know where anything is. Like he lives like 40 minutes away. So yeah, he had no idea where he was going, so I had to like direct him where to drive. And like I'm not a driver, I don't know like how to drive. And yeah, so I had to direct him like all over town, and it was crazy hard, because you know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. And so I thought I was gonna die, like not like legitimately die, but like just like I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, because he took wicked wide turns. Like, you know how you can, like, you're supposed to turn like one lane and not turn two lanes? Well, that's a black hockey player, and he turned two lanes, and that was scary, because there's someone trying to turn out the other entrance on the other side of the street, and I just like I was freaking out. Like honestly, I was like, oh my goodness, it was pretty life-threatening. So I decided to do that thing. I don't know what that thing was, but like I did it. And yeah, I went to the store with him, and he basically, when we got there, it was a home improvement store, and he's just like, so when we get in there, I don't know where anything is, so basically you can just wander around. And I'm just like, I'm going to get kidnapped. I'm going to get kidnapped if I just walk around. Because, like, it was a city. It was like a big city full of like gangsters. I have nothing against like gangsters. I mean, that's awesome. If you want to live that lifestyle, you live that thing. And yeah, he's just like, yeah, I don't know where anything is, so you just wander around. I'm just gonna wander around. I was just like, no, I'm sticking with you. And he just walked down the first aisle in like gardening. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna walk with you, because I don't know what I'm like a teenager. What am I gonna buy at a home improvement store? Like honestly, I don't need anything at a home improvement store. So I literally just like stuck with him the entire time, and he just wandered around, and everybody he saw, he said hello to. He was just like, hey, how's it going? To every like random stranger out there. I'm just like, don't. Don't. And basically, he wandered around, and I think you probably got that from all the times I said wander around, and he just got into conversations with everybody, and he was talking to one of the vendors or clerks or whatever, and he was talking to them, and he was just like, how much is this plant? It was like a little tree, and they're like 70. He's like, $7? And they're just like, no sir. I said 70. 17? No sir, 70. And I was just like, what? He's like, he's living in another like universe if that's only $7. I mean, are you kidding me? It was like a tree. Why would you, like, first of all, he wasn't gonna fit in his little Lexus car. let alone, I don't even know what he's gonna do with it, honestly, but he has like a garden on his lawn, and he just like does that. Oh wow, I fell out of it. And that made me realize something about our generation. Honestly, we don't just walk into like a grocery store or like a gas station and just start talking to people and have like conversation. Like he was talking to another vendor about what type of plants she plants in her garden. And I was just like, okay, that's a little creepy. But they're both like older, different generations than me. So I guess I don't really understand a lot about that generation. Like it was completely different than mine in ours, and you know, that made me see that we don't really know anything about like our neighbors or anything. Just like I could go like down the street and talk to any one of my neighbors, oh, all fine, I know their names and stuff. But honestly, that just really like opened my eyes. And that was a very long rambling speech that I had there that took up the entire first period. So now I'm just going to go on reactions and stories that I pull out of my phone. And T. Martin loves Rebecca Black for the win. Yeah. You know what it is. Get to the wall, kid. Teabag, 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 teabag. Yes! This is what you do as a Daniel Chara. You just absolutely demolish. Absolutely demolish.
Eric, I'm gonna shut this door, okay?
Yep! I just like wrecked that kid. Get on the bench. You ain't got nothing on me. If I don't win this game, that'd be really, really mad. Mad, I mean bad. Get in the net. Get in the net, son. Yeah. So that first video was pretty awkward. Oh wow, why didn't he keep going? You're gonna leave it to Dennis? The Menace? To Krejci? Well, that's what you get for messing with Zdeno Chara. He's gotta keep the heat, yo. I didn't know that there were actually black hockey players. Well, like, not being racist or anything, but, like, I know there's, like, in this game, the Flyers goalie is black. I'm being really racist now. I'm gonna stop. Yeah. I really need, like, a point here. Oh, wrist shot on net. Alright. I'm going to see what I have in the grab bag of speeches that I have written down on my phone. This is the flight special. And that's what the title's going to be, except it's going to say fight. So if you came here to learn how to fight, go away, because I stink at fighting in this game. Especially in this game. So, this is flight special. Kids, when you, like little kids, if you take your kids on a flight, put duct tape over their mouth or something, because I was just on a plane and that was obnoxious. Like, that was the only thing that kept me from having a nice flight. Like, all the attendants tell me to do. You don't want this. You don't want this. Yeah. 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 And they're just like, oh, have a nice flight. Yeah, tell that kid to shut up. I mean, honestly, it was wicked obnoxious the entire time. What you doing, stupid? And they were just like, and it was like a baby. Like, you can't, like, be like, oh, shut up, baby. It was more like, oh, wow, how did I miss that one timer? How much boy would a boy chuck if a boy chuck boy? That much boy would a boy chuck if a boy chuck boy. Yeah. And the baby was just like, nah, nah, nah. The entire time. And it made me cry. And it made me sad. That's just my little jam I like to sing. That's gonna wrap around. Boy chuck. Boy Chuck to Kopasu. Kopasu brings it up the ice. Oh, what you doing, stupid? Oh, off. That was way off. And, I have a little story that makes me sound dumb, but I'm gonna tell it anyways. You know how, like, they offer you, like, a drink on the plane and then they give you pretzels or whatever? Well, this plane was nice and they had, like, pretzels and, like, little cookies and, like, it was awesome. It was, like, the best flight ever except for, like, the annoying kids. And, like, the cookies were, like, wicked bad, but, like, you know, they're cookies. What are you gonna do? And, the cookies were, like, my mom said, can I have Coke? Well, Diet Coke. And the guy thought, it was the guy, the flight attendant was actually a guy. Thought that she said cookie. I don't know where the guy got cookies out of cookies. Coke out of cook. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what I'm saying. And yeah. So she got a thing of cookies and she gave one to my dad because we were sitting 3 in a row. Because you know I'm poor and I don't fly first class. So we were. Oh yes, sit down already, son. Wow, what was this? And so my mom gave my dad cookies and my dad gave me the cookies, but the thing was I was sitting in the middle of those two, so I don't know how I ended up with the cookies. And so my mom got rid of all the cookies before the guy like really gave her a drink and us our drink. So then they asked what do we want? So I start cracking up like dumb. I'm just like oh wow. Oh, wow. And my mom's just like, shut up, Eric. And I was just like, but mommy, they gave us an extra cookie. And then my mom got cookies. So I was cracking up. The entire flight, I was like, laughing like a dum-dum. And then, like, it was just, you had to be there to witness it. Like, the entire, like, everybody was just looking at me. And I'm just, like, cracking up. And then we still have the cookies. Like, I went off flight, like, we got off the flight, like, a couple weeks ago. Like, last week, I don't even know. But, like, we still have the cookies because my mom didn't use them. And neither did my dad, and neither did I, and neither did my sisters. Oh, good game. So, yeah, that was a sad story. Get it? It wasn't sad. It was just, like, sadly told because I'm not ZZ Top or I don't even know. Is ZZ Top even, like, a storyteller? I remember, like, watching a commercial, like, and they said one of the greatest. Nope. He's not actually a storyteller. He's just singing a story. I'm going to shut up now. Except I'm not going to actually shut up because that would be a bad commentary if I just, like, shut up. So I'm going to stop rambling and start actually commentating. And tell him to sit down. And then tell him to sit down again. And then have the Daniel Char tell him to sit down. How come? Well, I guess this game is realistic because Tim Thomas is never actually in his net, basically. And I don't find flying comfortable. Like, it's very, like, ooh, I'm uptight, and people sat here and sneezed and threw up. And, like, the barf bag, oh my god, like, that just makes me think, wow, I could be on a plane ride where someone was barfing, and I'm probably sitting in their seat, because I'm so lucky like that. So, that just, oh, it's a Daniel Char, you're dirty. And that's just uncomfortable knowing that, ew, just, I shudder at the feeling of throw up. Like, have you ever felt throw up? Me neither, but, like, yeah. And that's another funny story. Like, I play baseball. Like, you guys realized from one of my previous commentaries. And we were just playing a game. And we won, so we were having, like, our little speech at the end, because that's just what we do. And Coach asked a question, so I answered it, because I don't like leaving people's questions unanswered. So he was like, yo, Eric, is this interactive? And I'm just like, I don't know. You never told me. And then he's just like, do you talk? And I'm like, but really, I was just like, I don't know what that means. And he's just like, you know what, the movie theaters, do you talk to the movie screen? And I'm like, yeah, whenever Door's on screen and I see Swiper, I'm like, Door, look out for Swiper! true story, dude. Like, oh, speaking of the movies, oh my goodness, this makes me angry. Like this, like you know how it always says silence your cell phone? Well, that's what it does at my theater. I don't know if it does at yours. I don't know. I don't actually like know anything because I'm pretty dumb, and I'm gonna lose and I'm gonna cry. But basically, someone's cell phone went off in like the first 30 seconds of the movie. Like, you know the opening credits? Someone's cell phone went off during that. So, that was wicked uncomfortable for me. Get off the ice, kid. Get off the ice. You ain't got nothing. Oh, I wish I could pass to him. And, yeah, that was weird. Dang it. And another story from the movies, just so I can clear up all my movie stories. Someone, you know how, like, you come in and maybe you're a little late, I don't know. This guy was a little late. He shows up, and then he's just like, yeah, guys, I don't know where my friends are. So I'm just like, dude. And then this pack of people comes in behind him, and we have to wait for all of them to find their seat. And you know what? That just made me mad. Because I was just like, I want to watch my movie. And they wouldn't let me watch my movie. And that just made me upset. I'm going to look at the stats, and then we're going to stop recording. And I'm going to upload this. Ugh, meh. So, yeah, if you liked it, like the video. If you don't like it, then leave a comment why. Subscribe. And I'm going to shout out a couple people here. Burnt Pastry Productions, I love you. You have the best accent ever. And Jesse3040, your montages are amazing. That was a Daniel Chara, extremely wrecking. And yeah, Craig is awesome, by the way. Like, if I had to do, like, I might do a dual com with him later. If, like, he ever shows up online. Because I like playing with Craig online. Because he's funny. Like, you guys don't realize this, but, like, every time he's on, he just makes this joke. I don't even know what, like, it's not, like, the same joke over and over again. He's just, like, and it's funny. So, like, have a nice day.